Rockdale can do here working over halfway. Ball headed up by Shattuck. Control nice down the left here by Jurasevski. Works it back to Pekovsky. Prasevich with possession once more. Pekovsky. Over halfway. Played down by Hakoah. Controlled by Harry Jones. Linking up didn't work there for Hakoah. Is now Rockdale on the counter. Jurasevski. Tap back was nice for El Hafane. It's down the right side now. Leche. And then played down the line once again here. Ball back towards Fondike. Swiveling back was El Hafani. And now it's Rockdale again, trying to penetrate down the left here. Jurasevski. That goes over the bar. So no score here. Rockdale looking for the first, and a good opportunity there gone begging. Good crowd in attendance for Rockdale's first home game of the season. So Hakoah had possession through Shattuck. Works it over halfway. Good control at the end here. Or dwindles down that side. Hakoah win it. Good work at the end there by Tomanovsky as it's cleared away by Rockdale, and the ball goes out to this near touchline. Throw-in taken at the end here. Taka works it back. It's Shattuck once again. Across the face to Coombs. Wearing the armband today. Walk is still out as now we see down the line Sayan. Started last week, Sayan, and saw him come off the bench a couple of weeks ago. And very good talent. As now Gautier works it to the left. Roberts. Nathan Roberts looking to try to cross this in. He does. It goes over the top of Gautier. And it's pushed up there by Rockdale. But again, Hakoah had possession through Taka. Taka back into the centre. Sayan. Down the line. Pass back by Dominic Cox. And it's been won by Neil. And works it to the centre. In fact, it was Jurasevski who won that as the pass away by Pani Nikas. And back to Nikas now. Nikas, of course, as we know, played at Sydney United for a while and can score a couple of worldies. He can do it at his will. As now we see possession through Neil. Neil trying to work it down the line, tapped down by Taka. Again on side here is Jurasevski. Tries to play it in, tapped out by Connor Shattuck. So it will be a corner on this near side. No score here at Illidan. About 5 minutes into this contest. And a good matchup between these two sides here. So we're about to see the corner to be taken. Work towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Cleared away by Hakoah. And now it will be Fondike again, who has possession. As we see the ball headed down and goes out. And Hakoah will have it about 15 yards from the halfway where the throw-in will be taken. Throw in by Jack Green. Coombs holding the pass before he goes back to Norval. Norval using Shattuck. Gautier wanting the ball. Doesn't come to him. Drop down and Rockdale on the counter now have it. Taka again wins it. Tap back at the end by Sayan. Shattuck in the middle. And then Rockdale again win possession. It's El Hafani. Down the line there, Neil. And here's an opportunity for Nikas again. wins possession there. Cox trying to take him second time. There's the foul. Well, I don't think the second time was a fair challenge by Cox, and I agree with the call with the referee. Came in for the challenge. Nick Gus wins the free. That is needed for Rockdale too. As I said before, we know Penny Nickcast can score worldies. Three men at the wall. Nickcast now is going to line himself up here. He's going to try to go right to left. So as Nickcast now moves in, hits the wall, bounces off. Jurasevsky's going to try to chase after it, as it's played at the end nicely by Nathan Roberts. Roberts started on the bench a couple of weeks ago for Hakoah against Sydney FC. As now McNeil works in the middle. Nickcast was just going to let that go, and Coombs at the end plays it back for Hakoah as Norval uses the wing. It's played down the line at the end, and the ball goes out. It'll be a throw-in on the far touch for Rockdale. Score here, if you just joined us, is 0-0. As now Rockdale City trying to hold their possession here. As Hakoah quickly clear it to the left. Comes down. One at the end nicely by El Hafani. Now the ball lobbed up before Coombs heads it down. Now Shattuck, when that ricochet, sees Rockdale have it through Neil. He works it towards the 18-yard box. It's headed down by Hakoah once more. He's done a lot of work so far here by Shattuck, I should say. Well, Pekovsky for Rockdale just lets that sit for Bratasevich. Now we see Rockdale have the ball in the centre. El Hafani works it over halfway. Paninikas chasing after it. Gets connection nicely. Pass back, and here come Rockdale once more. The opportunities now through Gozanowski as Coombs, great work to clear possession. Gautier couldn't get to it, and now Rockdale again on the counter. High pressing here quite nicely as it's McNeil to the left. Jurasevsky. Connection didn't quite work there, and now we see Hakoah once again trying to go down the right. It's cleared there by Pekovsky. Score remains here 0-0. Neil's pass to El Hafani. Sayan was challenging him, and they've won possession here as Tomanovsky. And that ball goes straight towards Rockdale, and again chipped forward here by Savor. It'll go straight back to Hakoah's keeper and Ryan Norval. So again Hakoah on the right-hand side. Nice work by Harry Jones. Holds possession here. Jones in the middle. Rockdale there with a good challenge, but the ball goes still back to Hakoah's favour. Taka trying to play in the middle, won by Paddy Nikas. Josevsky goes back to McNeil, and he'll work it across the face. Now Rockdale have it on the right wing. Down the line there was in Savor. Hakoah quickly onto it. Coombs. Shattuck back to Coombs. Nice pass in the middle towards Sayan. Eventually going back to Green, who works it down the line. Hakoah still with it through Sayan. As that's cleared away by El Hafani, and that goes towards the roof of the grandstand. As that ball is going to come down and nearly hits one of the players too when it makes its trip down. As the throw-in comes, again played out by Rockdale, Nicholas Petrillo. So no score here. Hakoah really looking to beat a first. Both sides have had their chances. Sayan works in the middle. Gautier, and he's the shot. It goes skyrocketing over Sayan. Did touch off Rockdale the call, and it will be a corner. But Sayan there with a lovely shot. As I said, deflection from Rockdale. You can see it's coming here, the first goal for either side. Both playing attacking football. As I said before, Rockdale with the high press. Paninikas and Yurosevsky both been key for Rockdale today, and for Hakoah, we know what Nathan Roberts can do. Tarka as well here on the right. And Dominic Cox, of course, Gautier. The Akuno, who was big a couple of weeks ago in their game against Sydney FC, as Gautier heads it wide. We see Dominic Cox with possession. Jones working across the face. Backpedaling for possession there was in Roberts. Works it into Gautier, he was onside. Crosses it in. Saved nicely by Bratasevic. He'll quickly roll it to the left. So here come Rockdale once more with possession. It's McNeil. Short pass to Yurosevsky, who now finds the space. Tarka there with the tackle. Now Sayan loses possession. Yurosevsky. Fondike again, working it to the right. The ball goes back to Fondike. Now in the middle. And taking down the challenge there. The referee says it's legitimate. Still was an opportunity gone begging really for Rockdale. So scoreline of 0-0 here. Yurosevsky's been everywhere in the play, which is good to see. Repeating, it's 0-0 as the ball is worked over halfway by Norval. Comes down, goes over the top there of Lecce. Yeah, throw in for Rockdale. As now the ball is played down, Gautier trying to win it. It was Fondike. And Rockdale just backpedaling for the meantime as Petrulio works it back. Bratasevic. Now Prakovsky. McNeil with possession here on halfway. Prakovsky. Right, pass goes back to Prakovsky and the captain's armband today. Ball worked over halfway. Shattuck trying to shut down. And coming across as Neil for possessions. The ball goes out. And it will be a goal kick for Hakoah. So again, it's Hakoah on the right-hand side. Shattuck. Now Tarka. Cox again, able to work at the Tarka. Good back pass by Jones. Tarka now in the middle. Sayan. Headed down there by Pekovsky. Quickly Hakoah with possession. Rockdale holding possession, but Hakoah quickly trying to press in the fence. Eventually winning the possession, but quickly lost. And again, Tarka has it. Then a pass across there by Jones. Sayan and Cox. I expect Cox to get into it more as now we see the hand go up and the foul committed. Hakoah will have possession here. Be over halfway where the foul's been committed. And it'll be probably about close to 15 yards inside halfway. Nathan Roberts about ready to take the free kick. Works it towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Headed down there by Rockdale. There's the skyrocketer by Sayan. It'll across Roberts. And now it's Jack Green, I should say, working it on to Tomanovsky. And now Cox. Here's the chance. Gautier just couldn't get the clearing pass or shot away. At the end, Rockdale with possession. It's worked back there. Newcastle eventually going back to the centre of halfway before Hakoah win it. And again, they've got possession here. Tapped on by Lecce. And now, what about that? Great work at the ends here by Harry Jones. Now we see Neil working it back, and Pekovsky headed down there by Sayan. And now quickly swarming onto it is Ngozanowski. He's onside the shot, and quickly in defence, Shattuck just comes across to push it out, and it will be a corner on the near touchline. So corner on the near touchline here. The opportunity for Rockdale. And they're all here in the early stages. So, a short corner. Eventually it's worked back towards McNeil. And now it's chipped towards the 6-yard box. Pushed away. Tarka quickly getting to it from the byline. And a ball on half. Seconds down the challenge is Cox, and they get the free kick here. Hakoah once again. So a warm afternoon around Sydney. As it will be in Harry Jones who goes short to Tarka. Back to Jones. Jones working it towards the 18-yard box. Coombs was there, but it's headed down nicely by Rockdale. As again, Jack Green works it in. Good save there by Bratasevich, but again, we saw Tomanovsky just lurking in intent. And now we see Rockdale once more. Paninikas, Neil. Now again, it's played down, and Rockdale quickly had possession through Neil. Grozanowski. Lecce. And goes wide. Score remains 0-0. It's a good strike, just going wide of the mark. Rockdale, of course, wearing the red strip today. The usual kit we saw last season was the red and black. This year on the red shirt, the black shorts. Hakoah wearing the dark blue. As it's headed down. Quickly cleared away nicely by Petrillo. Ball is on halfway. Rockdale through Neil now. Neil Jurasevsky. It's Lecce again, who has possession. Works it in towards El Hafani. And then just couldn't find it a target in Grozanowski. And now the ball sets back. That's Fondyke who just works it across. Backpedaling here. There's Pekovsky. Now finds Neil. Deciding to go back to the left here. And this is where Nikas just drifts. Now he works it across the face once more. Ball worked in nicely towards the edge of the 6-yard box. At the end, just couldn't see any proper control by Jurasevsky, who tried to head that down. And Ryan Ovala's there. Of course, I think you're at 1-0. Rockdale do deserve the lead, but Hakoah staying in the contest. As the ball goes back, and quickly Tarka just played it to nobody. Repeating, it's 0-0. Just wonder what Rockdale can do here through Neil. Nice pass on there by Fondike as quickly Nick Gass goes back to Bukowski. Now Fondike. Petrulio now working it down the line. Good control there at the end by Lecce to work it back. Now Hakoah have it once more. Sayan. Oh, quickly, nice work by Rockdale there. Now Jurasevsky trying to find Neil, who won the ball back to Jurasevsky. Shot pushed away. Great work by Naval, but the clearance wasn't great there by Cox. Then the second attempt there wasn't great by Lecce. And now eventually it all comes to a halt. The moment there was supposed to see Rockdale score. They had a couple of chances, just not to be. Dominic Cox, though, should have cleared that straight to the far touch, but ricocheted off the Rockdale players, and now they're trying to go again. Nickas, though, couldn't get possession. Cox quickly works it to the right, though. Again, we see here Fondike quickly able to work it to the right and taken down is Nickas, and another free kick. About 30 yards from goal. But it's just seeming to be the situation at the moment that Rockdale deserved the goal. We go back to that moment before where Dominic Cox, he cleared it, but as I said, he tried to clear it towards that far touch. Ricocheted off Rockdale, and the chance there for Lecce. Just not really getting a good shot away. Noval, of course, keeping well in this first half at Illidan Sports Centre. Repeating it's 0-0. As now Nickas chips it towards the 6-yard box, headed down and away. It's touched off Hakoah though, but El Hafani there trying to get that elusive goal. Again, Norval saving it nicely. So, as Rockdale will take another corner here. Again, saved nicely by Ryan Norval. And he will just work it towards Tarka on the right. Down the line. Nice pass back by Tomanovsky. And now Connor Shuddock. And it's won nicely here by Rockdale as the ball is played out by Cox. You can hear it in the background. Settle down calls. And that's key for both sides. Just settle. Get that tempo right as Tarka played it straight to a Rockdale player. Won the ball again, then lost it. Then played into the middle. And here's the chance for Jurasevsky. Just maybe over drilled that down when he was trying to play it for himself. And Ryan Oval got there. As we see Connor Shaddock, who's on the ground, he's crawling, gets back up. He is hobbling, but he should be okay as he's ready to receive that ball. And now he'll work it back to Ryan Oval. And now we see once more here, ball work back from Coombs. This is Noval once more. Ball goes back to Ryan Noval. And Shaddock once more. Working it over halfway. Good work there by Bratasevic to quickly get to the ball. Gautier was really looking for his opportunity to strike. Repeating, it's 0-0 here at Illidan Sports Centre on NPL New South Wales. Every game of the 2019 season live and free. Exclusive as well, I might say. As the ball is worked across to the left-hand side, Pekovsky with it. And now we see Neil on the left-hand side. Neil again just utilises here El Hafani. Tap back by Nick Gus. And again Fondike, and the tap trying to find Fondike. And now it's again Hakoah that try to roll forward, but haven't pressed as high as what Rockdale have today. And now we see Shaddock once more, who has possession. Shattuck once again just utilises Tarka on the right. Back to Shattuck. Over halfway to Cox, and he chested it. It comes down again. Cox controlled. And then Sayar back to Cox, and he's taken down the challenge, and a free kick's been called against Bukowski as they quickly roll to the right. Jones looking to go deep to the left-hand side. This is Nathan Roberts. Nathan Roberts once again works it inside the 18-yard box, pushed away. And Rockdale will just make sure it's cleared out of the box, but still another chance for Sayan. Will he have a ping? He does! But that's going wayward. Well, it was a bad effort. It wasn't a bad effort, but you could just see Bratasevich there going, yeah, the ball's always going to go deep to the left of me. As now the ball is worked to halfway by Bratasevich. Rockdale on the attack. Quickly shut down by Hakoah. Tarka. Now again on the counter. This is good work by Tomanovsky. Roberts trying to win possession. Pushed away nicely. Defensive right been very good for Rockdale so far as Hakoah have it. Sayan. Roberts. Bit of shirt tugging here. Play continues. And there is a free kick given for that tackle. Fans not happy with the call. But it was a challenge on Jack Green that sees the free kick outside the box. So it'll be about 22 yards. This could be a glorious opportunity to make it 1-0 in Hakoah's favour. So Roberts, so you can hear the coaching staff down below. And it will be Nathan Roberts who will take this, as I said, about 22 yards from goal. 5 men in the wall as that's worked over the wall. And it will be another goal kick. So, nearing the 30th minute mark here at Illiton Sports Centre on this Sunday afternoon. Just heading towards the twilight zone. And it has been a very good game of football today. Repeating NPL New South Wales on Facebook. Just type in NPL New South Wales. On Twitter, it's NPL NSW. The website, of course, nplnsw.com.au. All the information you need on those 3 key portals. As Rockdale with possession once again. Jurasevsky now. Trying to play it down the line. Just bounced off Tarka. And now Lecce pushed away at the end by Norval. And Coombs just clears it. And now we see El Hafani trying to defend here. But Cox plays it past him. Sayan now trying to lob it up. Ball comes down. Rockdale win the free and they quickly just roll it down the right. And now it's again through Newcastle. And now you'll see the challenge on Newcastle that will get another free kick. And the Hakoah player has been called up here. It's just going to be a word of warning, I think you'll find. And that's about it for Sayan. So, no score here. Illiton Sports Centre, the venue for this game. It's Rockdale up against Hakoah. Hakoah celebrating their 80th anniversary as a club, which is great. As now, the ball chipped in towards the 18-yard box. Cox heads it down. Now the ball worked towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Bounces away. Then the header that was flicked on. Going over the bar at the end. And the score remains 0-0. Don't forget you can put your comments on the Facebook live page and also on YouTube as well. As now the ball is cleared away by Mick Neal. Goes out to the far touch. Now Rockdale trying to work it down the right side. Ball bounces down where Sayan had to hit it. Cox couldn't get to it. As the ball goes out. So Rockdale with possession. Down this right side, here's the chance. Just ricochets off Norval. And it'll be another corner. For the occasion, he had space. He could have worked it back to Jurasevsky in fairness. But just not to be for Grozanowski. As now the corner whipped in, pushed away by Hakoah. Here's the chance. Again, just not the greatest shot there by Fondyke as it's pushed wide. Again there by Rockdale. Hakoah will just breathe that sigh of relief. Beating the scoreline here is 0-0. As the ball goes out, Gautier just couldn't get the control he was looking for Hakoah. As now Rockdale on the attack again as the ball is pushed out. Now, again, it's Shattuck who works it to the left. And, oh, geez, Fondyke there. There's a high boot on him by Cox. Starting to limp, I should say. But he also had his hand around his lip too. He gets the free kick. About 15 yards inside halfway. Fondyke working it back across to Pekovsky. And now Neal. Ball tap back to the left-hand side by Nikas. Nikas, of course, be loving the opportunity to get a goal. He got one last week. It was an equaliser for Pani Nikas too. I think everybody's still thinking about his worldie he scored against Sutherland back in 2017, as now we see Gautier. And the opportunity starting to roll for Hakoah. Cox looking to slide past. Now he finds Coombs on the left. Back to Cox. Again, just wants to motor forward and now he uses Tarker on the right. Tarka again, just working it towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Again, bounces away. It needs to be Savor to let it go, and he does. And it'll be a goal kick. So those warm conditions will start to go away. Just hope those clouds starting to make their way in will go away too, because you got the feeling that the rain's going to come soon. Hopefully at about 6:35 when the game is over. As now we see Rockdale working it deep to the left again. And it's McNeil who will look to work it back. In fact, I should say it's McNeil with possession now. It was, again, Jurasevsky before as that bounces off the head of El Hafani. So Rockdale wearing the new kit, of course, the red and black with the gold numbers that they're all still trying to get used to, of course, with Hakoah wearing the blue with the white numbers. Not the colour coordination that Coombs has got. Gets at that in a second as Cox now working it forward. And he finds here Tomanovsky. Tomanovsky again. Beats the defender, but pushed away by Pekovsky. And it goes out. So the captain, of course, James Cox, has got the, as I said, full blue kit, but he's got the white shoes, which works well for the white numbers at the back. Actually like the white shoes too. Don't think the mothers do. I think they get dirty quite easily. As now, comes down. And Rockdale trying to work it down the right. As that's played out. Penny Nikas played that ball out of Hakoah now once again. Had possession on the left as Jack Green is able to win his side another throw in. He takes the throw now. It's headed down. And quickly, Hafani trying to work it to the right. Hakoah still on the back pedal here as Rockdale trying to move down the left. Neal now. Pushed down by Cox. And now the free kick goes against El Hafani. He gets a yellow card too for his challenge in on Cox. Right call made at the end of the day. As now the ball is and now Tarka. Still a chance. Pushed in beautifully and Hakoah scored a first. Just easy at the end. And Nathan Roberts, a couple of weeks ago, started on the bench. Starts today and makes it 1-0 in the favour of Hakoah. Pratasevic just couldn't do anything about it. And now Hakoah lead this contest. Petrillo with possession now back to Pekovsky. Well, there was definitely a goal coming in this game, but I think everybody's surprised it was Hakoah more so than Rockdale. As now Gautier. I'm surprised that there wasn't a free kick against Gautier there. As now Pekovsky there, so that's fair game too. Challenge between him and Tomanovsky, I should say. As now here come Rockdale, quickly charging and pressing here. Letcher to the right. And now there's a shot that goes over the bar. Gosnowski on that occasion. Well, hasn't this game taken a complete U-turn? And the crowd are just stunned. Hakoah scored the first, and again against possession, but how many times do you see that? It's funny, a team could have about 75% of possession, and yet a team with 25 usually score the first goal. It's about using that possession, and so far Rockdale haven't been able to get the goal they probably deserve. The ball goes out for a throw-in on the far side, though you've got to give credit to Hakoah for the defensive efforts and reads as Jack Green throws it in. Gautier's there, chested it down, tried to play it into the centre, was taken down, but the referee says it was a fair challenge, as again it goes down the right and goes out for a throw-in. Wouldn't you like here to see another goal for Hakoah? Now they've got some confidence. But Rockdale, maybe this is the rocket they need to get back in this contest. They were down 1-0 against Marconi last week. Again, it's the same situation. Shattuck just worked that up, and it's chested down by Neil. And now Fondike finds El Hafani. Neil again. In the middle. Oh, Yurosevsky, nice turn, but pushed away quickly by Shattuck. A goal should come before half-time here for Rockdale. Now there's the opportunity, but nobody was marking again on that far side. It was pierced away by Green, but you've always got to have somebody on that far post, and they didn't on that occasion. But again, Rockdale looking to go forward. And Nickhart's taken down the challenge. A flag has gone up too. And the fans are getting restless here at Illidan. Here the calls of, there should be a card there. We'll have the conversation. That's all he needs to do. He doesn't see the card to be fit on this occasion. Mr. Danaskos, the referee today. So, with this set piece once again. Opportunity for Rockdale once more. The ball is worked into the box. It's headed on, pushed away nicely by Naval. And again, El Hafani. It's parodied over the top, and another chance. Gone begging, and Rockdale once more will be looking to set up again as it's headed away by Coombs, and then Gautier quickly heads it back to the right. Bit of head tennis that sees Roberts with possession. Working it to the left. Quickly utilising Tarka on the right. Tarka! Again, Gautier wasn't at the far post. And the ball goes dwindling past the byline for a goal kick. That pretty much sums up the first half. You could say in fairness that for both sides, opportunities have gone begging. But if you are the boys from Rockdale, you'll be very disappointed with the first half so far with no goal as they get the free kick. Plenty of talk here from the sidelines. As we see now, 2 minutes of additional time being added. Yurosevsky in the middle. Nice tap on. They utilises Nikas here and Pani Nikas. Now Pani Nikas gets up. Cox tries to take him down. Nikas shoots. and saved at the end there by Ryan Navarre, but there was a whistle blown. It was Cox's challenge. That's going to see a free kick outside the box. That is the situation. We go around the grounds thanks to Football New South Wales. And Blacktown City lead Sydney Olympic 3-2. At that game at Belmore, at City United Sports Centre, it's 0-0 between City United 58 and Wollongong Wolves. And again, you can watch all of those games on Football New South Wales' YouTube page or Facebook via NPL NSW. And in that situation, you can either, if you want to switch between live games, you can, or you can have about 3 monitors set up so you can do all the dual screening like a lot of people do these days. Or if you want to pay attention to one game, watch the whole game in full, this one perhaps, and then go to the next game, then go to the next game and watch all of it. Easy, Sunday sorted. As now, Nikas about ready to take the free kick from about 24 yards from goal. Nikas tries to curl it in, but too much curling to the left. And the score remains 1-0 Hakoah. Nathan Roberts, the goal scorer. And we're about to have time in the first half here at Illidan. As you can see, Ryan Navarre just pushing his troops to move forward here. And they're all going to go deep to the left here. There's nobody on this right wing where we are. And there's the whistle for half-time. Repeating the score at the break is 1-0 Hakoah lead, Rockdale City. Jurosevsky, back to Nick Gus, turn, shoot, ricochets off his own player. Now still alive, El Hafani. Oh, great defence there by Green. Again, it's Savour. Possession through Fondike, back to Savour. And now working it deep to the left corridor, and Norval leaps high and saves it. So 1-0 to scoreline. If you just joined us, Hakoah lead this contest, and we can tell you the news is that it's starting to just sprinkle here, and the rain is going to set in soon, you'd think now. So that's the bad news, but that's all right. We're here live at Illiton Sports Centre from the top as Paddy Nickas has possession. Nickas again working it down this right corridor. That wasn't a good pass by Lecce. Went straight across to his not intended target there in Shattuck, who's played well today in the defensive line for Hakoah. But again, we see Lecce back to Nickas. Nickas now able to work it back to the centre. Fondike, El Hafani. And now the ball worked in. Jurosevsky won't be happy. That was headed wide there by El Hafani at the end. And it'll be a Hakoah ball. As we see Coombs, Green, Cox, and now Hakoah have it. Or Rockdale win the ball from the Hakoah mistake. And it's Nickas taking down the challenge. And again, Cox goes forward. Works it down the right side. This is Harry Jones. And now the ball is pushed away by Pekovsky. The rain is starting to make its way here at Illiton. That's all right, we'll play on for the meantime through Sayan. And now, this is Roberts. And the ball bounces away. And it will be a goal kick for Hakoah as they tell the ball boys to hurry up and get the ball. So we see now position here for Rockdale, and taking down the challenge there was in Petrulio. So it'll be Pretasevic once more. Pekovsky utilising support in the middle. Pass on at the end. And now they've got to go down the right side. Work deep at the end by Savour. And again, Jurosevsky works it back to Neil. Nickas, nice pass back. El Hafani pushed away. And once again, we see Rockdale with possession. This is in Fondike. That goes too deep at the end, wide to the right. It will be a Hakoah ball. Coombs. El Hafani loses possession. Roberts pass. Sliding there was Gautier. And now Green. Lecce for Hakoah. Hakoah need to stop this Rockdale side. There's a gain. Nikas. Oh, nice work at the end there by Savour. Tries to work it in, but cleared away by Hakoah. There'll be a throw in on this near touchline. El Hafani. Ball saved at the end. And Norval goes to Taka. And Taka once again passes it. And ricochet back off the Rockdale side, and Taka once again has possession. And Rockdale trying to go forward, but it stopped, and Sayan, who quickly goes back to the right. Jones, Coombs, and once again Green, to Cox back to Green. Now the ball is worked back at the end, and be Ryan Norval. And Rockdale trying to hold the possession here. Jurasevsky. Ball is worked back. Nikas slides. Cox is there for Hakoah as the ball is stopped, and once again, ball in the middle by Fondike and pushed away by Hakoah's Coombs. Now the ball is worked towards the near post and head of the way via Green. In wet conditions around, I laugh because I'm in a unique spot. But the only person ever to hold an umbrella, but not actually on himself. But cameras are more important. Don't worry about the human being. As we're about to see the corner on this near side. This is Neil. And again, Rockdale looking for something here. Tap on by Lecce. Just Drindle's pass. Score remains here. 1-0 in the favour of Hakoah. There's now. Let's see what they can do here. Hakoah, deep in attack now. Tomanovsky. That's pushed away. And now we see Rockdale down the left. McNeil wants to use Jurasevsky. Does. Jurasevsky in the middle. Tap on was good. Still a chance here at the end. Howard Fondike had no real control, and the score remains here 1-0. So, I got Ryan Norval once again for Hakoah, looking to boot this deep to the right. It's been interesting over the last 10 days, the rain around Sydney town. You can have sunny day and then all of a sudden rain walking the Melbourne and Sydney. So to speak, as now we see Savour down the line. This is Lecce inside the box. Jeez, there was an opportunity gone big in there for Penny Nikas. Has touched off Hakoah at the end. And it will be a corner. So, about to see this corner to be taken. This will be Jurasevsky. And it's headed away by Cox. Jurasevsky works it deep towards the far post. Again, Rockdale looking for the chance. Not to be for Petrillo. Ball is up in the air still. There's a push in the box. Hakoah win the foul. So the rain continues to trickle at Illidan as Taka taken down. The challenge was it Tomanovsky. We're going to see a change too for Rockdale. Coming on will be in Matura. And coming off will be El Hafane. Matura now will make his way on. So now the ball drops down. Nathan Roberts looking for a brace. Taken down in the box. Play continues. Gautier. And now it's been pointed. It's a PK. Well, he got it, Nathan Roberts, at the end, but Gautier, if he got control on that, could have been anything. And I think the referee was letting play to roll there and made the right call. And now it'll be Gautier to take this penalty. And this will make it 2-0. Roberts scored the first goal. Won the PK. And now Bratasevic takes on Gautier. Will be low left, he goes, or low right. He goes low right, and he makes it 2-0. And Hakoah are well and truly in front. Rockdale has had most of the possession, but it's gone against them. So we come back to halfway. Now again, we see Rockdale on the attack. Neil trying to find Jurasevsky, but Taka's there. Hasn't Taka played well? Same as Cox, as Taka works it in towards Sayan. Good control by Gautier. Gautier able to work it back to Coombs. Now, Hakoah through Roberts. And again, it's Green. Utilises here Norval. The ball going back to Petrillo, who lets that sit, and it'll be a throw in for Rockdale. So repeating, if you just joined us, it's 2-0. It's Hakoah leading Rockdale. In wet conditions. The lights, of course, out as well here. So as you can see, it's pretty dark, even with the lights on. But anyway, play continues. As now it's Sayan. And Gautier, is he quick enough to get to the ball first? He does, and sliding across was Bratasevic to push it away for a corner for Hakoah. You hear the plenty of time sound in the background. That's Rockdale. Just need to Just keep calm here. So the rain keeps here as the corner taken by Roberts. Head of the way, still a chance. Cox trying to control, but at the end it's pushed over to byline. And the score remains here 2-0. Turn up for the books, so they say. So now possession through Petrillo. Pekovsky. Hakoah. Need to stop this Rockdale side who now again start on the lift. Matura. And now Lecce. Cox wins the challenge fine. Green. Pushed away off the foot of Patrick Savour. Throwing to be taken. And now, Tomanovsky. Pushes across now to Taka. Taka now. Working it in. But no control by Jones. And the ball goes out. Taka. Back to Sayan. And now Sayan working it back to Tomanovsky. And the ball drops back for Coombs. We see Ryan Noval able to work it to the right side. 2-0 here at Illidan. Roberts and Gautier, the goal scorers. Gautier, of course, scoring that goal for penalty. And I might add too, Roberts was the man taken down in the box. So Roberts has been a key player today. A very good starter, as we know. As here come Rockdale again, trying to push forward. He was taken down there, Neil, as that's pushed away for a corner. Good defence by Hakoah, but Rockdale screaming for the PK, just not coming. Anyway, let's see what they can do here off the corner. Vipani Nikas to take it. Nikas takes it. Pekovsky trying to do the bicycle kick, saved at the end by Noval. And now they come down the right side. Hakoah on the counter. Savour. And we've expected big things from him today for Rockdale. Just hasn't been the case, but Sayan for Hakoah has been good, as now we see Green back to Coombs. El Hafani as well. I might mention the first player to be subbed. Makura is the man who's on. Chira, of course. Exciting play to watch as the ball has worked over halfway. So repeating, it's 2-0. Gautier, one of the goal scorers, trying to link up with Harry Jones. Rockdale with it once again. And now Rockdale through Bukowski. And now Rockdale on this right side. Lecce. And good work by Coombs, though it's gone straight back towards here. Rockdale, nice pass there by Savor as it's pushed wide at the end by Penny Nikas. Another substitution. Josh Da Silva will come onto the paddock. And off will be, interesting, Grozanowski, who admittedly in the last 10 minutes or so hasn't really figured much in this contest. As we're about to see the goal kick to be taken by Hakoah. So light rain just still around here at Illidan as the ball is worked over halfway. Headed up to the skies. And it comes down to this right side where Shattuck deep and it's headed down as the flag goes up. And the yellow card here for the challenge. Yep, the yellow card has been given to at the end here, Gautier, for his challenge. As will be Rockdale now with the ball near to halfway. Now the ball is over towards the 18-yard box and it bounces out and will be another goal kick. So now we see Hakoah stop it through Green down the line. Nice pass too on the inside. Dolmanovsky's had a great game, same as Roberts, as it's shut down. And now we see Rockdale on the counter. Von Dyke. And now again, down this right side, Paninikas. And Nikas once more goes across to the left, where he finds Pekovsky. Repeating the scoreline is 2-0. Rockdale need to strike now. Nikas in the box. Nikas looking and works it back. As that's ricocheted off Hakoah in another corner on the far side. You can sense Rockdale are looking for something special now. The question will be, will it happen? Neil. Rockdale working it to the right side. Hakoah able to push that away for the meantime. Saville. Ball back to Saville. To Silva. Rockdale coming here. On that occasion, Nick Gus couldn't play it on the inside. It'll be a Hakoah ball. Scoreline repeating here at Illiton is 2-0. Remember, you can watch all the action on Football New South Wales via YouTube or NPL New South Wales on Facebook. And the Twitter as well is NPL NSW. As the rain continues to trickle. As Rockdale again through Nick Gus. Works in the middle. Yarosevsky just has to ping. Wide of the mark though. Well, the opportunity went begging. And Rockdale know how important it is. And he says in the background, of course, the Rockdale staff are saying, let's quick this game up. We need as much time as possible. As now, the ball is skyrocketed. Comes down. Yarosevsky, flick on. And sliding away at the end there will be in Jack Green. So, ball comes down for Nathan Roberts. Roberts loses possession. And again it comes back for Green. The ball goes out for a throw in for Rockdale. So now again the throw taken. Comes down, Lecce trying to sneak to get to the ball, but cleared away by a cramping Connor Shattuck. As now we see possession here. On the right side, he's taken down the challenge here. Matthew Lecce. And the foul will be called to the chagrin of Hakoah. So, Yarosevsky works it to the far post. Oh, what a take! Ah, Ryan Norval. I think the Swans said to him yesterday, taking a mark like that, but he's not good after he came down. He hit the deck pretty hard too, I might add. Hit the deck really hard. We'll check him out to see if he's all right. Just a bit of a water break and away you go. We'll take a quick drink, everybody, too. I could see across the benches. There's only one player for Rockdale that quickly went across, and that was Patrick Saville. As the ball is dropped, we see now Hakoah. Scoreline 2-0. And it's been Hakoah who haven't had much of the possession to be truthful yet lead, while Rockdale have had all the chances. And even that kitchen sink that's been thrown hasn't been able to land. As here's the shot from range by Nick Gus. But you can't repeat history, they say. And that's been saved by Ryan Norval. Now the ball is over halfway. Saville just plays it back, and now we see Bratasevic just lob it up. And again, Roberts works it to the left to Green. In the middle, Gautier. Gautier trying to sneak it in, but away it goes. Whistle's playing here. There's a player on the deck for Rockdale. Looks to be in Petrulio. So Petrulio gets back up as a couple of players have a stretch as well. We're going to see a substitution too for Hakoah. It's going to be Nathan Roberts, who's had a good shift. I think he's going to be the substitution with Cotton to come on. And there's the flag to signify that. Roberts has had a good shift. And there's no question about that. But he won't go off the field. He wants to stay on. The referee's saying it's been your number called. He's gone, oh, okay. Rightio. Cotton comes on. And off goes Roberts. Now Rockdale in possession. And now we see Rockdale through Jurasevsky. Big moment here for Hakoah. Stop this Rockdale side. It's taken down. The challenge is Neil. And now the counter. Sees possession through Jones. Jones now whippering away down the right side. And plays it back. Tarko won't get to it, and it'll be a throw-in for Rockdale. So now as the ball drops, Jurasevsky couldn't get any control to it. Tarka for Hakoah works it back. Shattuck. And now here comes Hakoah once again. Hasn't Cox been good today? I've been impressed with him. And now we see Rockdale, though, win the ball on the counter. Jurasevsky been trying all day. Works it back to the right side to Lecce. Lecce. Oh, taken down. A beautiful challenge by Sayan. And Sayan now looking to work it back. Left-hand side he travels. And down the line, nice work too. As we see quickly winning possession here, Howard Fondike. Rain just nearly dissipating here. As Rockdale through McNeil, working it to the left. Chance here. Rockdale make another change too. We'll get to that in a second. As Fondike. Now Nikas. And again it's Savor. Nikas. Trying to find here Lecce to put him through a hole, but can't. And Green plays it out for a throw in near side. That substitution will be made now. And coming off the field there, or coming on I should say, will be in Kang Hun Chu. And Savor is off the field. And Hun Cho, who's on now as the ball is played away. Hun Cho, of course, we hope he can spark this Rockdale side who've made the changes. Now it's just about utilising them. So again, You see here, possession through Taka. Goes back away to the right side to Taka from Jones. And now good work by Savor. And a tap on by Gautier. Jones can control it. Now here they come, Rockdale. The Suns are away in the middle. 50th anniversary. And at the end, he couldn't do anything there, Jurasevsky. And Norval quickly does the right thing and works it to the left. And here they come once again, Hakoah. Via Cotton. Down the line there, bad pass by Cox. Here they come once again, Rockdale. Nice little pass back to the right. Now De Silva found support. The shot by Lecce. Second time effort. Oh, what an effort by Naval. Still a chance over the bar. Kangan Cho tried his heart out, but just not to be. And Ryan Naval surely has earned himself a spot in the team of the week for some of the saves he's done tonight. You would have to say he has. Here at Illidan, where the score is 2-0 in the favour of Hakoah. Gautier heads it down to nobody. Hunsho has it now over halfway. Hunsho going forward down the left. Rockdale again looking for something here. On the left-hand side is De Silva. Now they've got possession here, but the referee calls the indiscretion. There is a push. As now we see Hakoah again through the middle. Cotton has the shots! And it goes wide to the left. Now Rockdale going down the left-hand side here. Can they somehow get something out of this game? Sasha Matura, then the ball worked into the middle. It's pushed away by Hakoah, and they get the free kick too after the challenge. On a day where nothing has gone right for Rockdale in the department, which is a shame. They say there's still time. You can hear it from the staff. Just don't know where the time is though. As Naval works it. And now Hakoah on the right-hand side through Harry Jones. Taka back in, trying to find Jones. And the ball goes out. Ball at halfway. Rockdale working it to the right side. And now a chance again for the Suns. Chu and then going for the shot and going wide of the mark is De Silva. So about 8 minutes. That's the call, of course, according to the coaching staff. As here's the throw in. Rockdale backpedaling. Bratasevich working it deep to the left-hand side to Hoon Chu. You can't get to it. Hakoah, nice work. And now De Silva works in the middle. Finds here Fondike. And now they come down this right side. Foul eventually called. As Nick Cass is saying, well, he was in the way, Dominic Cox, and he was. Dominic Cox gets the yellow. You can hear the chagrin of the Rockdale coaching staff, not happy with some of the decisions, but you just have to let it go. As now, on this side, we've had the fourth official call the referee over, and the referee in Danaskos has a word of warning to Paul Reed. And Paul Reed, they have a quick discussion, and that's it. He's not happy, the Rockdale coach. As now we're about to see Alex Urosevsky. Kenny somehow get Rockdale a bit of belief in themselves. The chance is coming. Moves it in. Far post. Hunchu tried to hit it, couldn't. And the take has been nicely done by Noval. And the score is still 2-0 in the favour of Hakoah. The game slipping away big time for Rockdale. The night sky pretty much in vogue now here at Illidan. As the ball is on the right side. Nicholas Pachurio has it, and he works it on towards Urosevsky. And now the ball in the middle, Hunchu taken down in the box. And the Rockdale fans again not happy with the call. 5 minutes of injury time have been added. As now the throw about ready to be taken. So now, Hakoah quickly spoiled things. Taka works in the middle where he finds his support in Tomanovsky, and there's the foul. And Hakoah have it once more. Gavin Ray, of course, the coach of Hakoah. Just watching on, of course. Here's the chance for Hakoah. And that's bounced off the side post. Tomanovsky deserved the opportunity. Is now. Hakoah make a 3-0 Gautier. Got his foot on it with a lovely little sliding shot. And that's game sets, and match. You can pretty much say, thank you, linesman, thank you, ball boy. That has gone nicely for Hakoah as the Rockdale fans will file out here. 3-0 now. And can you believe it? Can you believe how Hakoah have won this game? Possession really has been all Rockdale's, but man, haven't they? Haven't they done something, Hakoah? Totally different side to the one we saw against Sydney FC, who they probably had more of the opportunities, but weren't able to pounce on them. Today, different story. Every time they've had an opportunity, they've tried to put them in the back of the net, and they've done it on 3 occasions. Rockdale, as I said, high press has been their go today. They haven't been able to convert the chances they've had as Gautier. Scored one before. Scored 2, in fact. He got that penalty goal as well, so a hat-trick is looming large for Gautier. Right side now, Jurasevski, as the ball is played out. So interchange will be made. Stephen Chester to come on for Hakoah. And coming off the field will be in Tomanovsky, who has had a good performance. He has been good today, Tomanovsky. So, as the rain comes back slightly here, and we've got a matter of seconds left in this contest, Hakoah go down this near touchline via Cotton. And Cotton now finds his support, and this is in Chester. Chester now needs to swivel in. He's going to try to find Gautier. He does find Gautier now as the ball goes out. So, time continues to tick here. Not too far away. The fans file out here at Illidan Sports Centre. It's going to be Hakoah who get the 3 points tonight. And so they should. Defensively have been brilliant. Holding off Rockdale, and you've got to say Ryan Naval should be in the team of the week for his goalkeeping efforts. Probably the man of the match in my mind. Though Gautier's been good, and Cox also, you've got to give him credit. There's now Rockdale looking for something here, but it's shut down by Green. And Gautier works it back to Sayan. This will be a famous victory for Hakoah. Has now possession here for Sayan. Trying to find Green on the right, on the left I should say, but can't. Time continues to loom here. They won 1-0 last week, Hakoah. This will be 2 on the trot. They defeated the Sutherland Sharks last week. There's Rockdale trying to go Nick Cass on the right side, looking for a last-ditch effort for him. He's near the byline. Left foot, and what a push over the top by Ryan Naval. And that's the way it should end. A lovely effort to parry it over the top. And 3-0 here at Illidan. Hakoah have defeated Rockdale. The goal scorers tonight for Hakoah, Roberts and Gautier with 2. And the game will end up 3-0 in the favour of Hakoah. And so they should deserve the win. Ryan Naval, as I said, with that last-ditch save, just sums up his performance. He has been absolutely brilliant. So the game is over here at Illidan, here on NPL NSW, of course, on Facebook and Twitter, and Football New South Wales on YouTube, and NPL NSW on the NPLNSW.com.au, should say, on the website. Quickly, the other games that have finished so far this weekend. Olympic and City had a 3-3 draw. Wollongong leads Sydney United at the moment after 63 minutes, 2-1. Let's listen to Tony Tanous in a couple of moments calling that game, which you'll be able to watch on the Facebook and YouTube pages. And last night, Manly too good for Mount Jewett. Well, I should say that was a draw between Manly and Mount Jewett, 2-2. It was Apia too good for Sutherland, 2-1. And Marconi defeating Sydney FC 2-0. It's full time here at Illidan. Hakoah too good for Rockdale, 3-0 to scoreline. On behalf of myself, Nicholas Kutniak, and the team from Football New South Wales, it's good night from Illidan.